Yeah. What up? What up? We back with another all new episode, man. It's the What You Need podcast. We the ones. I told y'all we gonna be back hitting y'all with bangers. Lock in. We here for another one. So,
All right, brother.
mhm.
Quick question. Uh, I don't know if you heard, and I don't know how true this is, but I've been hearing something about some rumblings about Deontay Wilder versus Jake Paul.
Oh boy,
Is this something that you want to see?
Jake Paul, not Logan. Logan wrestling. Uh, Jake Paul is the heavyweight. Who will he fight last?
I have no idea, brother. But
Was it one of them celebrity joints, or has he been like for
I
real?
think he
For
been
real?
fighting like boxers, maybe like old boxers. I don't know if his last fight was the one that was the Mike Tyson joint. Maybe that was the last one. But
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
mean,
sure
I
if he
guess
fought
either
somebody
way,
else.
if if these is not like set up as fights, then yeah, I would like to see Deontay and Jake fight. That'll really test and see because he talk a lot of shit. So yeah, I'm, I I would actually watch that.
Yeah, I think I would actually watch that one. Like you said, if it's a real fight and
Yeah,
and they gonna let whoever's the better fighter win, I
yeah.
definitely watch that to see if he a real fighter. Even though,
12 rounds actual like yeah, like we this is an actual fight or 10 rounds. With non-titles is 10, title matches is 12. Yeah,
yeah, even though the last time Wilder fought, he got fucked up. But I mean,
that was fucking what's the name though? Like that ain't, you know what I mean?
yeah,
What's your name? Shit.
no, he ain't fighting him. He was fighting some uh, big, big Asian dude. Yeah, he was just fighting some big Asian dude and got his ass whooped. Not I know who you talking about.
I was talking about the
The
big foreigner. I don't know where he from. I think
Yeah,
like
yeah, the
Russia or some
one
shit.
they fought a couple times.
Yeah. And he lost both times. Well, all
Yeah,
three times, however many times they fought.
yeah, cause he got a brother that fought Jake Paul.
Who? The
Yeah,
dude, the current
Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury. That
Tyson
I
Fury.
think that's
Okay.
yeah. He got a brother that fought Jake Paul.
Who won?
I believe um Fury brother won that fight,
You talking
but he was
about
saying
Zai Li Zhang, the
yeah,
Chinese dude? He the
yeah,
last one that, and Deontay lost to him. He got knocked out.
yeah, yeah. He got fucked up. He
Ain't
was a big dude though. He was huge though. Like a big. It's a big dude.
I mean, he been losing, so I don't. He gotta do something. He been
Yeah,
losing
I
a
think
lot.
that's why. Yeah, I think that's why he basically stepping down. I mean, I'm not saying stepping down, but basically trying to fight Jake Paul because probably like the last step for him. Like I guess
If he lose, where you think he go from there?
either he fighting some no name people or he out of there.
Yeah, I go with the latter. I think he out of there if he lose to Jake.
Yeah,
You hate to say it because I fuck with Deontay Wilder, but I don't know, bro. You've been on a losing streak, my dog. I don't know. I
I don't
lock
know
in
about
for that fight though. I ain't gonna lie. I will watch that. I will definitely lock in for that. It'll be if they like I said, if it's an actual fight, then there's a lot on the line for real. Jake Paul got all that mouth he been talking, so he got his pride on the line. Deontay Wilder, if he lose to Jake, it's looking like that career might be over. So I will lock in for that fight.
I think that's something I would tune into.
Hell yeah.
But have you heard about this Cat Williams situation?
Um, Last thing I heard about Cat was all the drama that came after the Shannon shit. So I ain't really been keeping
Well,
up on whatever he been doing.
well, I guess before we get into that, speaking of Shannon, um,
Oh boy.
Ray Lewis just did one of these podcasts and basically was um not really saying it, but saying that Shannon basically sold out for the money and all of that. Because he was saying that when he knew Shannon, Shannon never, wasn't a drinker. He never drunk around him ever. Like he never seen it because I guess something happened with something in Shannon's family. So he just never was a drinker. He stayed away from it. But he was saying that when he be seeing him on ESPN, you see him pouring up and all that on nightcap. He
Yeah.
drinking and pouring up. So he just don't understand why Shannon doing all this stuff, but he get it for the money and the clicks and all that. Basically saying Shannon just sold out for real. So I'm waiting in the next couple of days to see what Shannon got to say about it because I think him and Ray fell out before. So of course he's just not gonna let this
And you
slide
know
without
Ray
saying
ain't
anything.
really the type to be out here just capping for no reason. So yeah, we're locked in with that. I ain't. That's my first time hearing about that one. But I mean, if he wasn't like a drinker, I don't really think that's saying too much because he could have just started drinking after he stopped playing. Maybe he just wasn't drinking because he was playing.
No, he was saying that he never drunk. I'm pretty sure they had conversations. He was saying something happened in his family, like it was a lot of drunks or something. That maybe somebody died because of drinking, and he just said, I'm never drinking or whatever," and he stayed away from it. He said, so he like to see him now, like how he be on the show showing off with the
Yeah,
drink
yeah,
and
I
the
know what he
smoke,
mean.
do rag on, acting a fool.
I know what he mean, but I don't. I mean, again, it could be something he picked up after he stopped playing. I mean, you never know who he was hanging around. You never know what he got into after he stopped playing. I mean, I don't really think it's too big of a deal. I guess he calling bullshit on him, and I guess that's. But
Yeah,
what's the angle? Like, what are you getting at? That he fake? Or
yeah, that's
he's
what he's
saying he's
saying.
selling out, or he's selling out.
Yeah, yeah, he said he fake and he's selling out for the money. He just acting, doing all this foolishness for the money. And he's just saying
I mean,
he's just saying he was shocked about it. That's all he
yeah,
was saying.
yeah. We always shocked about who wound up or who we find out sold out. So it'd be another one. We do fuck with Shannon. Well, I guess I watched a few episodes and he was cool. Wasn't he with the Ravens for a little bit?
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
when
he
him
was
and Ray
saying it.
Lewis. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I never really cared too much about what he had going on. You know, if he is, he fuck with me, fake. I'm all for everybody getting exposed nowadays. I'm cool with that. It seems like a lot of celebrities is exposing other celebrities. I think that's kind of funny. But
I mean,
yeah, go
I
ahead.
like it. I like this exposing of everybody for real. I like it. I know a lot of people don't like it and a lot of the celebrities don't like it, but I like it for real.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
Yeah, I like I said, I don't like this whole thing where I know that you doing all this dirt and I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm doing all this dirt myself. So let's just all do a bunch of dirt and not say nothing about what each other doing. Like we just all doing a bunch of crazy corrupt stuff and nobody not saying nothing about it. And that's why, like with this Diddy
Yeah.
thing, nobody had anything to say about it. Like we all just gonna shut up because I be doing some shit, he be doing some shit, so nobody just don't say nothing.
I think all of them got something that they, did. I don't know what it is or if they all went through the same shit, but I think all of them did. I don't know. You know how we was trying to get into shit, so it's like maybe you do gotta do some wicked shit to actually make it. Who knows?
Yeah, like I told you, bro. That's why now I'm glad. I'm glad it happened this way. Cause I'm sorry, brother. I'm just not. Money
Yeah,
don't mean
nah.
that much to me. Where I'm just doing any old thing.
Yeah,
I'm
nah.
sorry. It's not that serious.
They had the wrong ones, brother.
Yeah, yeah. I'd have been in jail by now. I'm trying to tell you, somebody that got murdered.
Yeah,
You might have to cut that out. I don't know if I can say that on here.
yeah, somebody would have got unalive, but we
Yeah,
with you.
yeah. I ain't playing none of them
Yeah,
games with that.
nah. It would have been a lot of exposing and shit if we.
Yeah.
I'd have fuck around still in the stream and shit, and hopped on the motherfucking stream like, yeah, listen. Guess what these niggas just asked me?
Right.
Yo, nah, they'd had the wrong ones, bro. So I don't know. Maybe you do gotta do some wild shit. So that's what I just be thinking nowadays. Like it don't even really be surprising me when people got shit on them no more. I be like, oh, well, another one. And with all the shit coming out, how can you help but hold anybody else to anything unless like, all right, well, nigga, what you hiding?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on, bro, but you can clearly see a shift because it's like everybody talking, and it's like, but people still being secretive, but they kind of talking and letting you know, like the stuff that y'all thinking and y'all saying is really happening, like, cause the Lord, what's the girl name? She just came out and said a bunch of stuff, like some low key, like, yeah, that be happening behind the scenes. The girl, what's the girl? She a singer. She signed with Beyonce. She had the her and her sister sing.
Oh, one. I think
Bailey,
their name
Chloe.
Bailey. Yeah.
Yeah, Chloe. Yeah, she was talking on an interview talking about she sang Sinners, and you know Sinners is about the music and what the music, the demonic stuff in the music and all of that. So I feel like, you know, with movies and then them saying certain things, I think they kind of giving it away. And like I've been seeing a lot of videos like this with people talking about the demonic stuff in the background and
Yeah.
all types of stuff that's going on right now.
Yeah, I think a lot of this shit is coming to the light. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the newer generation is getting into shit, and maybe they not in with the shits. Well, not all of them at least. So they try and put light on shit that's going on. I don't know, but it's definitely a lot of exposing going on.
I think, yeah, I think part of it might be the podcast era where people telling stories and stuff come out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's that. I don't know what it is, or
And then also, I just think that the new generation just don't be with that shit. I mean, not, you know, some of them won't be with the shits, but because that's what would be like. I don't know. I think that's what caused this whole wave of shit. That's what I was saying before too. Like, I think this streaming shit is changing a lot of shit in entertainment just because of the fact that like it's more real. If you're sitting with a motherfucker that's sitting on stream all the time, like it ain't really too much a motherfucker can hide for real. So I don't know. I think you just get real personal, or more real is just coming to the entertainment spaces where they can expose and do shit like that.
yeah, that. And I think, like you said, when you on camera or you telling stories and then you get comfortable, you kind of forget you on camera and then you slip up and say something you weren't supposed to say, like the whole situation with the Jeff Teague thing. Jeff Teague slipped out and was telling the story about Braun being on roids, and once he realized what he did, he tried to go back and say he was just joking, but I mean,
He told the whole
it's
story
already,
about it.
yeah, it's already out, and we know you wasn't joking, brother. I mean, it is what it is at that point. But I get it that you had to try to cover yourself and say it was just a joke. But okay, if that's what
Now
we
you know
doing.
they be saying that Braun is with them people who run shit. They think they went to Jeff Teague like, hey, bro,
Oh
Listen,
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. Once he retire, bro, it's gonna be a lot of stuff that come out once he retire.
what do you think about him?
Yeah. They already gearing up for it right now.
What you mean?
You know how like we be saying they love you, then they hate you. Then it seemed like he at that point where people is hating him. At first, like a year ago, everybody loved him. You couldn't say one bad word about him. Now, everybody like I said, I be seeing plenty of videos talking about he on that juice, and I done heard several people besides Jeff Teague said. I heard Kevin Garnett said it. The guy K.O. Sonnen said it. Said they got the same dealer.
Man.
And I think once he out the league, maybe some type of investigation might come out about it. Once the league don't need him no more, it's almost like what the Ravens did to Tucker. The Ravens knew all that stuff about Justin Tucker. They waited till Justin Tucker started missing all them kicks, and then the Ravens like, look, we was gonna cut him anyway. Y'all can have him now. But before that, they contacted the Ravens. The Ravens said, hold on now. We need our kicker. Wait till we done with him. When they was done with him, all this information came out about Tucker.
Man, you think they got it in for Brown like that?
Yeah.
Hey? I don't even really think the league. You think the league still need him right now?
Yeah, man. Bro, how many times I gotta tell you these ball players? They trash, bro. They all trash. Who a star? Who a star? There ain't no stars.
I mean, you don't feel like a Steph at least can. I know
But Steph on his way out.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Brown is too. So I'm saying, like, you don't think.
That's what I'm saying. So when them two leave, what star is there?
Giannis, SGA, Luka, if he can get back right. Even though Luka played good last year, I ain't gonna say like Luka was. Mike back. I ain't gonna say like Luka was bullshitting last year, but you know, I don't like that Bron is still on the Lakers. I think we're not gonna win until we get rid of Bron. So I don't really blame Luka. I didn't really blame AD aside from the fact that he couldn't stay on the court. But when he was on the court, he was a dog. So can't really blame AD. I mean, you still got people like AD. Like I said, when he get on the court, he a dog. I don't really want to say Jokic because I don't know how. I think he had that year where it was just going crazy, but I don't know. I hold out on Jokic.
I mean, Jokic and Doncic are the best two players in the NBA, but I just think that Jokic is not a person that he's just not like, his game is just not like sexy like that where people want to watch it like that. People want to see a more exciting game like a John Morant, but
he can shoot too. I guess I was about to say, like, you think Giannis not better than Jokic, but he can actually shoot. So I guess that would even if you thought it was other stuff, that would be the separation for me. So I ain't even gonna say. I guess, yeah. You don't think SGA better than Luka?
no. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really. SGA is okay, bro. I'm just not a SGA type of dude, bro. And then like, I get all the hype about him, but then like, if y'all really paid attention to what happened in that game, game 7, down the stretch, he missed every single shot. If it wouldn't have been for my man getting hurt, they would lose that game. They wouldn't have that championship. He missed every single shot down the stretch.
Halliburton was good.
Yeah, Halliburton. Yeah. They lose that game. He missed every single shot he took. He was supposed to get the ball, and I mean, I get it that they was up, and you know, at that point, it was nobody that could score on their team. So that's what saved him. And we didn't really pay attention to the fact that he missed every single shot they gave him the ball to close out the game. He missed every single shot. I think he made 2 free throws or something like that. Like, it was awful. Like, I don't,
Yeah, I,
it's just
I
not.
I agree with that series, but I don't think that still take away from everything else he was doing that season.
I mean, I just think the team is just an incredible team, bro. Like, I think we putting too much on him as a player.
No, I definitely think the
In
team is
particular,
good.
I get he's the main player and he was the guy who they gave the green light to go ahead and take the shots and carry the team, and I get all that. But that's just a great team, brother. I'm sorry. I mean, what's the name? Their GM tanked and got all them good players and all them great picks that they picked up, and he did a great job GMing and put that whole team together. The whole trade and getting SGA in the trade, all that that's great GMing and all of that. But I'm sorry, bro. I'm not.
You ain't
I'm just
sold
not
on
an SGA
SGA?
fan. Yeah, I'm not an SGA guy.
Nah, I mean it's all good. I mean, I think he nice though. I don't hold him to that high of a joint than everybody else, but
Right.
I think he. I don't know. From the last 2 years, I would put him over Luca. Just over the
Nah,
last 2 years, but I
he's
don't
not
know.
a better player than Luca. I
Overall, nah. Well, would I want SGA on my team right now over Luca? Probably.
no, no. You're not taking SGA over Luca.
Luca's still coming off of, he gained all that weight. He kind of come back down the way he was at. I mean, he was cool in LA, but he ain't really like go crazy. So like, right now, just based off the last year, we was doing it just based off last year. I'm taking SGA over Luca.
Let me ask you a question. When Luca got traded, right? You see how the people of Dallas reacted. You
They was
think it'd
pissed.
be that same type of level if SGA get traded?
Nah, but Luca was also in Dallas for a while. SGA only been there for 2, 3 years. Luca was there when Dirk was leaving, so he been there for a little minute. So right now, no. If he stayed the same amount of time, I think by the time he would have been to as long as Yo was with Dallas, then yeah, I think they would be pissed. I don't know
Yeah,
if to
because
the extent of Luca, just because they had people before like Durant and Russell Westbrook and all of them, and they wound up leaving. So I don't think they would be out like branding jerseys and no shit like that. But I think they'd be pissed if SGA dipped like that, or not like that. Like I don't even. Luca didn't have a choice, right? Didn't Luca
no,
get
no,
traded?
he got traded. He got traded.
So yeah, I ain't even really understand why they was pissed anyway. I'm like, bro, like he ain't really have a choice in that. Ain't like
No,
he
they
went to
wasn't.
him and said, "Yo, let me out." Unless
No,
he
they
did,
wasn't
like
pissed.
no.
No, they wasn't pissed at him. They was pissed at the organization for actually trading him. Like nobody.
Oh yeah. All right, so yeah,
Yeah,
I think that
yeah,
same level would be for SGA then. Hell yeah, they'll be mad if they
yeah.
traded SGA away. Hell yeah.
No, but they was talking. People was talking about. I'm not. I'm getting rid of my season tickets. I'm never watching this team no more. It was grown men
Mm,
actually like crying. It was people saying I don't even. And this what blew my mind, right?
yeah,
And
I don't
I'm
know
like,
about all that.
this what blew my mind. Like, what type of fan are you? Like when you say I don't even care if this team won the championship. It don't mean nothing because Luca wasn't there. I'm like, ain't that the whole point of your team to win the championship? Like, it's not like
Yeah, that's a little
supposed to be
wild.
about like who was on the team. Like if
I
your
get it. You
GM
want
is
to win
supposed
with
to
Luca, but
but your GM is supposed to put the team together for y'all to win a championship. So if Luca needs to be moved, then Luca needs to be moved to get your city the championship. That don't make sense.
now I do understand being angry about it, but
Yeah.
that angry, nah. I'd be pissed. Like if we had, I don't know, if Luca was with us for that long and was balling out and did all that for us too, I'd be pissed if LA traded him like that. Even though, like I said, I understand it, so I wouldn't be that pissed. Like if we're not winning with him, then it's like I said with Lamar. And them. As much as I like Lamar, if we're not winning, bro, something got switched. Like you've been here for a little while now. We didn't put everything around you that you needed to be. Like, ain't no excuses. But yeah, they just traded him, and he was balling out, and he was like the only like I don't want to say he was the only bright light because Dallas was kind of put together by the time they traded y'all. It was just
Yeah.
they felt like he got big and he wasn't like doing nothing about it.
Well, I think Dallas' whole point of trading him was the fact that they had went to the championship um that year, and well, I guess that count as last year they was in the championship, and they all was complaining that Luka wasn't playing no D, and Kyrie and them had to keep talking to him. He wasn't playing no D. Then they felt like he wasn't taking it serious. He wasn't trying to get in shape. Like, so
Yeah, that's mostly what I was hearing was about his
yeah,
weight pickup and how he wasn't taking the weight off and shit. And they, was kind of giving him almost a Zion treatment for real.
right, right. Yeah,
So,
they just felt like he didn't take it serious. He wasn't playing no defense.
I mean,
So
I get it. I get it. We trying to win here, and if Buddy ain't playing serious, ain't playing defense, and he ain't trying to get in shape, then we gotta move on. What can we do? Like as an organization, what did y'all want them to do? Keep Luca there and just let him keep doing that?
I mean, but people like players, so they wanted their player. So they didn't really, they don't, people don't be saying it like that. Like people don't see that LeBron don't play no D, but they swear up and down he be playing defense. But we can watch clip after clip of him not playing no D, and I seen the clip where one of his teammates had to push him into playing D, and he's still yelling at somebody else
But you
for
know what
not
they
his
gonna bring
man.
up?
Yeah, his man scoring. So
They
people
gonna
see what
pull
they
up
want to
all
see.
the clips of the chase
Yeah.
down blocks and all that.
Right, right,
They don't play no defense.
right, right. Okay.
Man,
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, like, yeah, I just feel like that Dallas ain't really have a choice in it. If he wasn't trying to get in shape, see if he was trying and I don't know, maybe something was going on where he just couldn't, then. But if you ain't even putting in the effort on or off the court, bro, you ain't leaving too much of a choice. He got in shape when he got to LA though.
Man, I think he just, how people feeling themselves. He feel like he play good like that, and can't nobody stop him. So what? Why he need to get in the gym? Why he need to work out like that?
So why change when you get to LA?
I mean, maybe it was a wake up call when they let him go. He probably, he ain't. Nobody thought he would ever be treated.
Yeah.
Nobody. But I think Dallas.
I think he just didn't want to get out low key. I mean, I think he wanted to get out low key.
Nah, nah, nah. I think he wanted to stay. I think he just had an ego, and he felt like he was, this is my team. Ain't no way y'all gonna trade me. Like they'll fire everybody before they get rid of me, and that's what he thought. But Dallas probably felt like, and Dallas had got some new owners, so it's not what's the dude name? It's not Cuban no more.
Oh
So
my.
these new people don't have the same alliance to him as Cuban would have had. They probably don't know basketball like that. They just know like, all right, this what y'all saying about him, so he got to go. And they probably didn't think a player like this was worth 60-70 million dollars a year, because that's what that's his price. They had to pay him coming up.
Yeah. I mean, if they wanted to, maybe he did want to be there, but once they started talking about trading or whatever, he probably was like, "Fuck that, I ain't getting in shape." But it's got to be a reason to why he didn't want to get in shape in Dallas, but then went to LA and got right. Like
I just
something switched.
I think he just wasn't taking the game serious at that point in time, because he was just feeling himself. But sometimes shit got to happen for us to wake up. But I could tell that he really wanted to be there. The way he was crying when they played that tribute video, he really wanted to be there.
Oh, he thought the video was nice.
It wasn't that night.
Y'all put that together something special, didn't y'all? Yeah, nah.
Yeah, but back to what we was talking about before we got trapped in this basketball conversation. Did you hear about the Cat Williams joint?
Nah, yeah, that was what we was trying to talk about. Then we started talking about Shannon. Then we started talking about basketball. God damn. Nah, what happened with Cat?
Well, I guess a couple days ago, they saying this guy's really close to Cat. He always on tour with him. A guy by the name of Reggie Curl.
Okay.
Um, Reggie Curl gets shot and killed a couple days ago, and now people trying to put Cat in it, even though it wasn't Cat that shot him. I'm guessing alleged. I don't know who, but they saying that Cat's bodyguard shot him. They saying that him and the guy Reggie, and I just found out, by the way, this guy Reggie is from Baltimore. So I
Of
gotta
course.
see if this was the guy that I saw. I used to go to the Comedy Factory a lot, so I believe I'm not sure if I've seen him before down there, but I seen pictures of him down there, and they said he's from Baltimore. But anyway, um, people trying to say that the house that they were staying in, Cat put them two in the house. So it was him that was on the tour, Reggie, and then Cat's bodyguard, and they was in the house together. And they were saying that they was cool, but it just came out that he got shot with a shotgun, and they was like, why would a guy 6 something, big guy, shoot a guy that's 5 something, this a smaller guy with a shotgun? Yeah. So people trying to say that Cat had something to do with this, or you know how the conspiracy theories go. Maybe Cat sacrificed him to get bigger than what, I don't know how big you want Cat Williams to be, but I don't get this one. But
Yeah, I ain't even about to even entertain that part of it. Cause yeah, it ain't really too much more. I mean, especially after, I mean, whether you like Shannon or not, whether after all the shit that the Cat was just saying on that motherfucker, I don't think he would be, immediately turn around later on in the same year. Like, I don't know about that.
I'm,
I don't. That's crazy. And this was Cat like homeboy. Like this was his man's.
yeah, they saying this is man. They say he Cat always take him on tour with him. They saying he's always around Cat a lot. So there's a lot of pictures with them two together.
And the house that they was in was Cat house. The one of his little joints that he like whenever I guess whenever he go places.
That's what people are saying, but when the news told the story, they made it clear that this was not Cat's house. This was like a house that they was renting or something like that. But people in the background trying to say, Cat got this for them. But I don't even
Yeah, I
understand.
will
Even if he
understand that.
got it for them, what does that have to do with two grown men? We don't know
If
what
they got
they
into an
live together.
argument
Yeah,
or
like we
what,
don't
like,
know. Right. Like who knows?
but
Like
that's what I'm saying.
all of
So what
the
they was living there for a little minute? Cause why was there a shotgun? Like I understand if he was a bodyguard and he shot him with a pistol, like I get that. But why was it a shotgun there? That's why I was like, maybe if they was in the car and some niggas just got shotguns in the car, I would understand that. But they in the house, like. Now I understand having that type of gun in the house, but that's what I'm saying. Like I would expect somebody to be living there to have that. Like you just rolling around with that or what? Like what's? That's the only thing that's kind of like making it suspicious for me.
I mean, like I said, bro, I don't know exact. I'm trying to understand this whole situation. I mean, it's a lot of people coming out saying different things. A lot of people blaming Cat. A lot of people saying that it had something to do with Cat, or maybe Cat ordered this to happen. I don't know.
I think people just jump
Maybe,
straight to that when they hear
yeah,
shit like this.
yeah.
So I ain't until everybody get more information. I don't even think that's something we should straight jump to. Right now, it just seemed like whatever house they was in, they was both there, and they probably started beefing about some shit. Like that's why else would a motherfucker shoot him with a shotgun? They had to be beefing over something. Now what, and why? Like I said, the only thing that make it a little suspicious for me is the fact that it was a shotgun involved. That's why I was asking, like, is that Cat house? Because like if that was Cat house, then I would understand he would have like a shotgun somewhere or something like that. But if it ain't even his house, then like an Airbnb? Do y'all just travel with that? So it was just at the Airbnb? Like,
I don't know, brother. I guess once more details come out and you'll go to court, somebody probably gonna be telling something. So,
yeah.
and speaking of telling, bro, have you been hearing about this Young Thug and all the Atlanta rappers? They saying that just everybody just snitching in Atlanta right now. So I don't know if you heard about this.
Brother, I heard about it. I ain't hear like no details, but my peoples that I be with all the time, they was talking about it in Discord and shit. So I don't really know no details on it, but if so, like I I wouldn't understand it. You was if you know details, give me that. Cause I don't even know where to start at with the shit. Cause that it don't make no sense for you to do a whole trial and you don't rat on nobody in the trial, but then as soon as you get done with that and you get caught up in some shit, now you ratting on people. I don't. Please give me some details.
Well, apparently, I guess he been ratting because they pulled up the interrogation videos of him. That's how they found out. Somebody leaked the interrogation videos. I think people saying that
From the
the
trial I was
lady,
just talking about.
yeah, they saying that they guessing that the lady who was doing the trial feel like she lost, and this is her way of getting back at him. So she's releasing the interrogation videos and all that. So he's basically you can hear him saying stuff about he was selling Lil Wayne weed and all types of stuff. He was snitching and saying and told on remember his man shot up Wayne tour bus. So he's saying something about his man that shot up the tour bus. And the crazy thing about it is the homeboy that he telling that shot up the van, he gets online and defending the talking about he defended him saying about he ain't snitch. He said what he supposed to say. I'm like, huh? Like how if somebody was one of the dudes from their camp was going off like, yo, how you that brainwashed when you clearly can hear this man saying your name and a whole bunch of other names and making all these statements and you still trying to defend him? Like, why are you this brainwashed? Like he was just saying, like, you know how people want something in the end. So I'm gonna keep defending him because I think he gonna get back on top and then if I need something, he gonna look out for me. So I'm gonna keep defending him. Like it's crazy how the man snitch on you. You hear it what he said, and then you still defended him like he ain't do nothing wrong. He said he said Thug clean. He lists the ring. He lists the ring clean. Like nah, bro. That's not what's going on this tape.
All right, so it's a couple things that ain't really computing with me. Was he was on trial for a RICO case,
Yeah.
saying that YSL was a gang and was racketeering and all this other shit, right? If he like was saying names to who he was selling shit to and all this other shit, how did he get off?
Well, they saying he got off because the Atlanta-based crime system is just terrible. They don't know how to do their job. Bunch of bunch of goofiness going on in Atlanta. So that was the only reason why
So it was like a
he
mistrial.
kind of. But see, people keep trying to say he beat it, but I guess technically you can say he beat it because he's home and not in jail. But he didn't win anything. He lost. He took a plea deal, meaning he took acceptance for it for a reduced sentence, but he did not win. He still lost. But I guess technically they count it as a win because he's not in jail.
He
He's
had to go to
home.
jail. Yeah,
Right. He took all of the 15 years probation or whatever he
probation
want.
and
Yeah.
all the restrictions from
Right.
Atlanta
Right.
and
Right.
all that shit.
Right. He can't go back to Atlanta and all of that. So they trying to say technically he won, but he
Technically,
didn't.
I mean, if the goal is just not to go to jail, then
Right. Go to
yeah,
jail. Right.
then
So
yeah, he
technically.
won. But that's not the actual result. Is not a win.
But think about it. Now that they got the interrogation video,
But hold on,
maybe
because now that
maybe he
makes
home
sense.
because he told.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Now it's making
Right,
sense though. That's probably why
right,
he got all of reduced shit. So
right.
is actual tapes of this? Like people heard the tapes leaked,
Yeah,
and like so it ain't just a rumor.
no, it's not a rumor.
Okay.
People trying to, you know how people
Damn.
trying to say it is AI. No, it's not AI, bro. It's him. It's him. And the crazy thing about it is they got mad at um Gunna, and all Gunna kept saying was yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. He didn't say nobody names. He just kept saying yes
He
ma'am.
didn't, but Gunna was telling because Yo was on trial for RICO, so they was trying to prove that they was a gang. And the question that he said yes ma'am to was, is YSL a gang? And so while he's saying yes ma'am, that should have been if you not snitching like he's supposed to be, like so if they really was in the shits, then you are supposed to go by the stop snitching shit. So that technically is him snitching. If she said, if you on a trial to prove that this is not a gang, and she say, is this a gang? And you say yes, ma'am. You
Yeah,
don't gotta
I
say no
get
names
that.
after that.
Yeah, I get that. But still, he's saying names and saying
Yeah, so
what
both of
was
them right at
happening.
that. Both of
Yeah,
them
yeah.
did.
But he keeps saying he ain't a rat though.
Who said that? Young Thug?
Thug. Yeah.
He said that after these tapes came out?
They got bro now, bro. They doing him so dirty. Now they playing like his jail phone calls. So they got a call with him talking to 21 Savage. And 21 Savage basically was saying that he felt like Dirk and Lil Baby was clout chasing by saying Gunna's name in the songs. He felt like we all from Atlanta or whatever that we or wherever we all cool. We shouldn't be doing that. But Thug was saying because he was saying 21 was saying that they should have called Thug first. And Thug was like, "Yeah, Baby did call me." Well, they call him Wham. They was calling him Wham
Yeah.
on the call.
Yeah.
Call him Wham. So he like, yeah, Wham did call me. And Wham said, "Did you tell Buddy to say that?" And I said, no, I ain't tell him to say. He said, "Oh, I bet." So
But
Thug
I'm
was
saying,
like, he
has
didn't
Thug
say
said
nothing.
anything since these tapes came out?
Yeah, I guess he was on social media, keep trying to say he not a rat. He didn't snitch. But like I said, bro,
I don't know how you saying that when the tapes are coming out. I can see if it was just a rumor. That's why I said like it's actual tapes that people hearing. So it's like,
yeah, it's the actual hour long interrogation video.
goddamn.
Yeah, bro. They like I said, bro, they putting out the jail conversations and all of that.
Like I said, an hour long.
Yeah, bro.
He was in that bitch singing, brother. I don't. And it to the other point, it do seem like all the Atlanta motherfuckers that get in trouble do be ratting. They be saying that shit in Atlanta about New York people, but I don't know, bruh. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good, buddy. Damn. Everybody was sitting there. That's all everybody was saying the whole trial. Thug holding it down. He keeping it real. He ain't ratting on no.
Okay.
Listen, I know what them boys get into though, so I ain't just don't bring it
Right.
my way, bruh. Listen, that's my personal opinion. If you been preaching all this don't rat shit, and then you call Gunna a rat on social media and all that, you can't turn around and then been rat. That's all I'm saying. Don't come at me, bruh. I'm good. Sit down in mine. So yeah, I mean,
Brother. I just feel like I don't understand, bro. The streets is over. Like it's getting that whole thing getting wild. They didn't brought the guy, I think his name Q or whatever from QC, the one who owned the record label. They didn't brought him into it. Said that he didn't
into the
snitch.
thugs shit.
Yeah,
Oh
him and
boy.
Thug and them beefing now. He didn't put out these long posts, but he was saying that I don't understand why y'all still like glorifying the streets. The streets is over. Like I don't get why y'all look foolish, still trying to be street. like it's streets is over. The streets been dead.
I mean, even if they was popping, that was the point of y'all getting all that money so y'all can get out. I don't understand why y'all still was trying to do shit. Like, it don't make sense. Just don't. You hate to see it. I was one of the ones like, yeah, kind of holding it down. You hate to see it. I mean,
But
not
see,
kind
I,
of thug.
but see, I heard some information about that situation where people were saying that Gunna wasn't even like with that stuff. Like Gunna wasn't about that life. Gunna just so happened to sign to that label. So think about like if you're not even with none of that, you just signed to the label. You just trying to do music. You get caught up in that. Like what you supposed to do? You just doing music, bro. Like you didn't think that
But,
you think everybody just doing music.
alright, so, but to that, if that's, alright, say you're not really trying to be in that shit, but the music that you making, that's all you portraying. So
Yeah.
why you even playing with that image if that's it? Like you can't be around people and then portray that. And then when it's time to like, all right, now you got to
Yeah.
hold down the other side of it. Now you
Yeah.
can't go back to, oh no, I wasn't even really in it though. I'm just saying, like, nah, bruh, you was right there, like in the shits with him. So whether you wanted to be or not, that's what you was putting out there. Nah,
This is true.
yeah, the Gunna shit, nah, it ain't. I'm sorry, bruh, ain't no coming back from that one. I get it completely because bystanders not really snitches, but you can't claim bystander if you with them niggas like that. I might not be the one that unalive that motherfucker, but if I'm right there with them, then they gonna come looking for me too. They gonna investigate everybody. I can't be like, nah, I ain't really with the shits. They still gonna come question me. I was there. He
Then
was
you just
he was
say,
with them.
then you just say yes, man.
You're gonna be a rat because the shit you portraying, like the shit you saying in all your songs and that, like that's what you said. You don't have to do that. Like you don't just because you're around them, you can make your own style of music. Whatever you want to say on your songs, you can say on your songs, and that's what you chose to say. He could have been a backpacker around the thugs. Kanye showed that. I don't, no, you don't really get that excuse. You can't get that.
I don't know, brother.
Yeah, but that's crazy about Thug though. I ain't hear about that one. Damn, they got the tapes popping out and all that shit. That's wild. But then how did? Do we want to? Well, we at 47 minutes. Do we want to keep going? Cause
What you was trying to talk about?
I was about to say, is there any like leeway to them saying that it's AI?
Now, people was trying to say it's definitely not yeah.
Well,
It's
hold on.
definitely.
All right, y'all. We done made it to the end of another episode. Me and B both appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for locking in. We appreciate y'all for rocking out, watching the whole video. If you made it this far, you know what to do. Like, share, sub up, turn the noti bell on. You gotta know when we drop the new joints, and the only way for you to know is turn the noti bell on. Y'all know what's going on. B, anything to say?
See y'all on the next one. We out.
Yes, sir.